Hey everyone, it's messy hair day today, but I want to talk about labor pains. And I want to talk about the fact that most people associate labor pains with the act of giving birth, which is active labor and delivery. And what we go through when babies, is about ready to make his or her appearance in this world. And I want to talk about not just mine in particular, but you hear women saying, I was in labor for 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours a week, etc. And the longer the labor, the more we feel for that person because we realize how intense it is. For some people, have back labor, some people, yeah, it's just some people go through labor in a matter of minutes, the baby's out, and they didn't need medication, they didn't need a whole lot of anything. So I want to talk about labor pains, not as a result of going through the act of giving birth, but as a result of giving birth and raising a child. Labor to me means putting the work in to raise a child to the best of your ability. And although I was in labor with my first for 9 and the second one all night, and then the following day I was induced, which was I couldn't really get a lot of pain meds for the second because I was induced with Pitocin, and it was 4 to 5 hours of excruciating labor with no pain meds and along those lines. But the labor that occurs from the actual giving yourself up and sacrificing yourself to raise and um, try to assist another person to become self-sufficient in this world. And I look at a lot of women because I'm 52. I haven't, my daughters are around 30 or so, give or take 30, 32, 31. And I want to talk about the fact that, yeah, you can be in labor for 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours a week, etc. But the real labor pains happen after we give birth and we go home, and you may be alone with the baby, maybe you have a partner, but there's a whole lot more pain involved in the sacrifice to raise another human being and to give of yourself to another human being. That's the real pain. Along with that brings a lot of joy and a lot of experience and a lot of fun and a lot of memories, and trying to figure out day to day what to do, trying to figure out how to be the best parent possible to this little human being who you've maybe adopted or given birth to. So the real labor and the real pain comes of the choice to bring a human being into this world or adopt a human being or to become a parent to a human being. And all of the struggles that go along with the raising of that said person. The pain we go through as parents are the pains we take on when we see our little ones hurting, crying, if they have to go through surgery, if in my situation with my oldest, she struggled with her speech for a while, went to school, and then I don't remember, I sat across from a teacher who said she'll always struggle in school. And the pain of your child having any sort of struggles in this world or looking different or possibly being teased in school or not fitting in or their first heartache and their first love. It's the labor pains, the humanity and the empathy and compassion we feel for someone else, where we just want to take their pain from them so they don't have to go through what we went through, and how we do the best that we can to lessen the blows of life. So, although, yes, I was in labor for about 8 hours with the first and so many hours with the second, the real labor happens after. So I see women that are pregnant and I say, oh, I know what you're going to go through, but you have no idea what you're going to go through after that child is in your arms and you take them home and you're crying and you're wondering, how do I keep this person safe? And how do I make them feel loved? And how do I bring them up so that one day they can be self-sufficient and be out on their own and have their own family. So that's what I wanted to talk about, is the real pain and the real labor that goes along with the raising of another individual and the sacrifices that we make. So I hope this video strikes someone. I'm not saying there's no pain in labor and delivery, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't go back to it. I mean, I would. I did it twice. I don't want. I really, honestly, even all the tattoos and stuff, I don't want to get another tattoo either. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope each one of us understands that there is a lot of pain raising children, and whether they're in your life or not, if you've done everything to the best of your ability to raise your children, know that you deserve a pat on the back, even if you're not hearing about it, and even if your children are not appreciating the work that you did. Know that it is appreciated. And that's about it. So I hope everyone has a good day, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.